cool thing about it is that it's pretty interactive. Like if you're just standing there taking photos on your phone to post something on Instagram, you'll probably get a dancing woman coming and starting gyrating on your leg. Hey, it's Robert Morris from the Virginia-Pilot, and Paul's back again to give you 5 things to do this weekend. We call it the Weekend Happenings. You probably just call it some stupid video to watch when you're bored. Either way, it's past Thanksgiving, or unless you're watching this Thursday night, maybe you're still kind of full of food. Either way, it's past Thanksgiving. That means we're going to be all about Christmas and Hanukkah and all that stuff. And you know it's starting when you've got Nutcracker ballets coming toward your area. The first film is Friday night at the Sandler Center, Virginia Beach. The show starts at 7:30 p.m. and it may be the best one of the year. I know it seems we've got like millions of these every year, but I think there's only 6. Regardless, this one has the Moscow Russian Ballet coming to dance with some of our local kids. So you know it's going to be a higher quality ballet than maybe some other performances. Either way, you know the story, you know what's happening. It's just kind of a nice dose of nostalgia. If that doesn't feel like maybe your cup of tea for the Nutcracker, but you want to see more, pick up a copy of Pulse this week. We've got a rundown of 6 or 7 of the best ones, or at least maybe some of the more intriguing ones in the area. And you can make your own decisions based on what they do and who they've got. Saturday night, we've got one of the local faves in the music scene playing at the Norv at 7 p.m. It's Last Bison. They are playing their first local show, and I don't know how long, but it's been a while. You know, they were touring across the nation this summer and this fall, so this is sort of a homecoming for the group from Chesapeake who likes to dabble in, Victorian wear, beards, and folk rock that gets a little dark and brooding at times, which is fine with me. Anyways, this is also a fundraiser for some, food shelters, so they're encouraging everyone to go to bring some, canned food or something like that that's non-perishable. Mostly, though, it's like I said, another way to celebrate the band. They've been our local hero in the music scene for I don't know how long, probably the last year and a half, 2 years. And it's nice that they come back and give us a little taste of what they're doing, as opposed to some of the other stars who seem to move away, never really come back and say hi. Hey, keeping with the holiday theme, Sunday night over at the Ferguson Center in Newport News, 7 p.m., Celtic Woman is returning. You probably know these gals. If you watch PBS, they seem to be there every season. There's some very striking, beautiful Irish women who sing Irish folk music with violins and clappers and their beautiful harmonies. They kind of spin off of that Riverdance craze that happened in the late 90s, early 2000s, but they do their own thing. Basically, it's really hard to like striking women who sing Irish folk songs with holiday themes, and that's what you're going to get here. If you'd like a more domestic theme for your holiday music, you can stay at this Ferguson Center Newport News for a Monday night show at 7:30, where it's an American big band home for the holidays. This is a touring big band show that brings a lot of nostalgia from the swing era and all that. They're going to be doing a lot of holiday stuff, as you can imagine, with big trees and big horns and big voices and a lot of big stuff. It should be big. And as always, we're going to end this thing on movies. There's quite a few opening this weekend because of the Thanksgiving holiday. People like to go on Thanksgiving and the day after, apparently, though everyone I know just shops and eats. Regardless, it's a big movie weekend. We're going to focus on 3 of them. The first one is Homefront. It's an action film starring Jason Statham and James Franco. It's based in Louisiana. It involves drug dealing and a guy who used to be in the CIA or something trying to hide out, but he just wants safety. Whatever. It's an action movie. You know what's going to happen. The big thing here is that it's directed by Gary Fleeter. He's a Norfolk native who left to Hollywood years and years ago with a shirt that said, "All I want to do is be a director." So, he's dedicated. Anyways, this is his 7th feature film. He's also done things like Runaway Jury and Along Came a Spider. And Mal Vincent kind of liked this one. He's not known for his love of action movies, but he said this kind of plays like a Western, and it's not so bad. Another film opening is going to be a little different, actually a lot different than that. It's called The Book Thief. It's supposed to be a heartwarming tale about a little girl during the Holocaust era. She's Jewish, and she steals or hoards books. Hoard not in a negative way, but to try to just rekindle some kind of joy or imagination that takes her away from the world around her. We haven't seen that one yet, so I don't really know what to expect, but it's getting a lot of rave reviews from people around the nation. And the third one we're going to focus on is an animated film from Disney called Frozen. This is dealing a lot in Scandinavian winter folk tales and mythos and all that. The interesting thing about this isn't so much what it's about, I think, but it's what Mal Vincent said about it. He said this is the best Disney animated movie he's seen in years and years, and it's kind of harkening back to the old princess tales of Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, and all that. He loves it. He also thinks it's got great music that could possibly lend itself well to Broadway. So we'll see. Anyways, that's what we got. As always, if you don't like any of this stuff, you want something else, go to hamptonroads.com, check our calendar of events, or grab the latest issue of Pulse, which has a lot of Nutcracker stuff, and see what you want to do. Talk to you later.